All the animals are playing in a band. They're having so much fun. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for joining my dark nights. And thank you for the thumbs up. I hope you had a wonderful day. Good night, Valerie. Good night, blessed one. Good night. So people, the place at it. I want to go outside on the veranda. When I open the door, I see a big cotton lizard greet me. So me run come back in the hot house now. But boy, the place hot bad. You know, when you live in country and you're surrounded by trees, yeah, that's what happened. So just run come in, make sure my door locked, cause me and them now go take thief, none come in the house. So right now, I rather to be in the hot house than on the veranda with the lizard. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining. As you come, please hit the like button for me. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Now, people, I didn't speak about this yesterday. Hey, Lady V, good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much for joining. I didn't speak about this yesterday. It's a story that is in the paper, and yesterday was Father's Day. The reason why I'm speaking about it was because it had to do with something pertaining to a dad. There is this story about a dad and his two children, son and daughter. People, when I read the story in the newspaper, I had to wonder what type of relationship they had, because the story had to say that the son hit the dad with a metal on his head and he fell. The daughter now came and she not do nothing but use her foot on him and everything. So now this man, he ended up in the hospital and everything, and now they charge the son and the daughter for what they did to him. You see, when I saw that story, me I said to myself, I wonder what happened, because under normal circumstance, oh guys, if you hear my dogs, yeah, I have dogs too. So you're going to hear them because my windows are open tonight. Right. So I was wondering what could have caused something like that, because under normal circumstance, you wouldn't hear of a son and a daughter doing that to their dad. And when me did them, and me I think, and when I hear certain things, I have to wonder if it's true, because what they're saying is that when this man, I don't know people, I don't know if I should not even repeat it because I don't really have the information to prove that I saw it go. But because when you see something like that where a son and a daughter basically turn upon them father, and I use him as beating stick, you have to wonder what happened when they were growing up. They might do that now to the dad. But what I get to understand is that the dad was someone who used to do something similar, because when I here, I'm like, okay, then that would explain it. So yesterday was Father's Day, and just imagine now, this dad, all the other dads out there, they were celebrating, brag and boast with the wonderful dinner that they had. The wife, the baby mothers took them out, gave them gift and everything. Their children treat them. And this dad now was sitting down, nursing a head wound. Just imagine about that he got from his son. This dad sitting down remembering, his daughter used her foot on him and everything. on Father's Day, And you see, when I say something like that, dads, please, treat children, not only dads, but mothers also, treat them with love. Because you see, the funny thing is, the table turn. Imagine when they were young, helpless, he did certain things to them. Now is the one in a similar situation. It is sad to say they are doing the same thing to him, because sometimes you just have to forgive, but you have to remember that some people, they hold the earth inside them. They don't let it go. They don't let it go. So when we see it, we just have to say, have mercy, Lord, because it's really a sad story. And just imagine also what Daniel Rowe Dada went through yesterday without her. I see where the entertainer Idona posted something also. So just imagine what he went through, not having his child there, and every single other dada that lost their child. Just imagine yesterday how they felt when it was Father's Day and that little one wasn't around to say Happy Father's Day, Dad, give them a hug or something. Just imagine how they're feeling. And you have to wonder why you have some, I'm not even going to call them man. You have to wonder why you have some of them crasses out there. They go, they impregnate innocent young girls, women, and then turn their back on them. Don't business. I voice out, good night. Turn the back on them, and no business with them or anything. A perfect example was the story of Abigail that Andre Stephen spoke about last night. I even posted on my page. And people, when I was listening to it, I didn't listen to it last night. I listened to it this morning on my way to work. Me not tell no lie, tears come on my eye when me hear the young girl talk. And the part that got me was when she said him put her upon the dirty ground in the bathroom. She did want tell Miss Blair and she couldn't tell him. When she said that she don't want to go back to school, she have scoliosis, so the children then mock her. You see, when she said that part there, trust me feel it more than anything else when she says she have the scoliosis and she don't want to go back to school because they mock her. When you listen to her, when you see her on the video, clearly this is a young lady that is suffering from a disability, and to know that some boy decided that they're going to abuse her like that. When I listen to it, man, I have to say, have mercy, Lord. And then she went on to talk about this Matthew. Oh, Lord. I'm like, oh, my God. What can this young lady do to just protect herself and everything? The sad thing is that she can't protect herself. She needs someone there to do it. And you wonder, what is her family doing? We don't know. But when you listen to her story, especially, it moves. When we say it move, I mean tears come to my eye. She talked about her Mary, that's the name of her daughter, Mary. And she said the grandmother take care of the child when she go to school, and she come home and I'm like, oh my God, this little girl I talk about breastfeed a baby when she herself needs somebody for breastfeed her. When you look at her, she's innocent. Why a man would have look on a girl like that? Figure do certain things to her and make it even worse, people. This morning I heard the news of a 51. This one, me have to say, Jesus, just come and done, because right now, if I saw the world I go on, me no want to hear. And I'm being honest, because when you hear the news of a 51-year-old man, they said he's a 51-year-old mason, and he was hired to do some work, at the 6-year-old home. And this man went there before him do the work with the people them hire him for do. This man go fast with the people them 6-year-old on 2 occasions. When me hear it in the news, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what more? What is going on in Jamaica? How can a 51-year-old, the girl grandfather, the little girl grandfather, How can a 51-year-old look upon a 6-year-old, a baby, an innocent little baby, and figure do something like that? And then, you know what the sad thing? Them are going to put man like him when they charge him in a prison. You see, honestly, people, I don't know if me call or what, but you see, when it come on to them man there and everything, no, prison to me too good for them. It too good for them. Because a 6-year-old, a baby that, and a 51-year-old, they said he went to the house and he went there to do the work. And before the man work on the house, he did it to the young girl twice. So the police, they were saying that parents, they need to be careful of the persons that they hire. And not only that, but when they take them inside their home, they have to make sure that they watch them. Don't leave them with your child or anything. Just keep a close eye on them. And you see, when I was thinking about, when I heard the news and I was thinking about it, I was saying to myself, but I know just people who you hire also, especially as females, and people who not hire are the man them to wanna go road and pick up and all of them something. You don't know who you're picking up, taking home and everything. Because you see, sometimes some of these man them look good in them clothes. When you look on them, abs down, run a back look good, everything look good, well set, pocket turn up, and everything are going for them. And you see, when you check out behind, you realize that they are dark individuals. They are the same one that look so good, that turn around and do the things them to the babies. So, good night, Livingston. Read, good night. So those are the same ones that turn around and do stuff to the babies. The set where you see and you think everything all right, you get the full 100. You get a good man, the man in a good job, the man drive him nice car, the man live in a nice house, the man treat you good, the man take care of your pitney and everything. You have to be very, very careful, because some of them, when you see them, they prey on these innocent little ones. They look at them, and not only the girls, but also the boys. So we as mothers, we just have to be very careful who we bring around our children. It's not just the man where you go to a road and you go hire to give a job. And him alone you have to worry about. You have to worry about the man that you're going to date. You have to worry about the teacher that is going to teach the child at school. You have to worry about the elder in the church, the deacon, the pastor. You have to worry about every single soul now that you're bringing around your child, because you don't know what they're up to. You don't know their intention. And at times, a lot of them, because I can tell you, this young girl, her parent, maybe they hire this man, and they must say, oh, I want big respectable man. Maybe that them say, they have respect for him, them not expect him to do something like that. And look what happened. So we all just have to be very, very careful. And sometimes when you hear the stories of young girls and when they go through those things, it's the stepdad, it's the uncle. Yeah, it's just sadder, really, really sadder. I was watching a video today of Danielle Rome mom, and people, the lady, she just break down in the video and everything when she saw her daughter, they said. I guess when you look at something like that, trust me, you have to just say, God, just give her the strength where she need, because you can't imagine what she's going through, and you don't even want to imagine what she's going through. You don't want to imagine it, because here is a lady, she sent her child to school expecting that in the evening the child would have reached back home, and look what happened. So when it comes on to our children, we just have to make sure that we protect them every single step of the way, because you don't want nothing to happen to them. When I hear the story of the 6-year-old, I mean, I have to say, no, man, no, it I get from bad to worse now. Sometimes when you see them, you see the stories and everything, you have to say, but wait, where that person that insane, you have to wonder. Because clearly something was going on in that person. I didn't know, I forgot to lock my window. When you hear the dog I bark. Those dogs are the reason why someone like me in Jamaica can sleep with my windows and door opens. All of them can leave open. I got to town and come back and leave my door open and nothing no missing in my house, nothing no happen. Not a thing, because when people sometimes the people not even want to come at the gate. My next door neighbor, dog bite him. Oh Lord. Yes, the dog bite him. They not even can come because the dogs, they will sit and they will look at you, and they will say, okay, come close, come close. Then now bark or nothing, then wait until you reach close, then them attack you. I saw the dogs them stay. But anyway, back to my story. Not the story, not back to the news stories. So I have to wonder what is going on. So mothers, fathers, please let us protect the little ones that God bless us with, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing we can do. Try our very best to protect them. And even when we try sometime, the devil find way to enter, but let's just cover them with the blood, because at this point, that are the only thing that can protect them. In the news today, and people, I want you all just to imagine, you have a jailhouse, you have prisoners in it, and police are supposed to be in there, police in there. Now, 8 prisoners break out of St. Elizabeth lockout. 8. When you look, you wonder, so where were the police officers? Them not hear nothing. How them get out? Not 1, not 2, but 8 of them. And you see, when you look at what they were being charged for, you have to say, oh Lord, and they're back on the street. They're back on the street, innocent until proven guilty, but are some serious crimes. So you see, when I look at that news and I was listening, I'm like, so where were the cops? Them never hear a sound, nothing. Oh, them just get out like that. When you look at the window and yes, about oh, they just push out like grill there. It's like them they don't hear from when and them a try. Cause me I wonder, oh, they get out. So you have to wonder. A friend of mine said, what you mean, oh, they get out? If you're police and you sit down and you hear that, you think you go down there go look? You go sit down because government not paying you enough. And I'm like, have mercy, Lord. How government not paying them enough coming to this? But nowadays, everything that is happening in Jamaica, if you hear of something happened close to a police station and you wonder, you hear government not paying enough. I see Andre posted something today with the amount of schools that will be needing teachers come September. I may have to say, whoa, and people may can tell it just like a continue growing. That list is not going down. It just like a continue growing, because that is what is happening in Jamaica. The teachers, them are runway. The police, they're not business. The nurses, they're a little bit comfortable right now, but them still are going to migrate also. So clearly, when you hear of these news items, you see the reason why. Because when you go hear somebody say, so you expect the police them to go down there, if they hear the bad man, them a get way, and government not pay them enough, next thing then go down there, go lose them life or something. You have to wonder if that was what going through the police officer's head, but I don't know. But clearly something must have been going on through their head. Now, people, whenever I'm doing, I have to touch my life, I have to touch a little social media. I saw something on social media and it's of Flawless Rain. And she came out and she spoke about a particular individual that did a live. She did not say anything bad about the person. Basically, she was saying that the person used one stone she never said nothing bad, simple put it like that. And people, when they saw that, it seemed like a lot of persons started to say something about her, saying, oh, she not real and oh, she not this and all of that. And you see, when I saw it, I said, that's how it is. That's how it is. And let me tell you why I said, that's how it is. I remember some time ago, a particular person did something on social media, and it was the same thing that happened. I remember some time ago, I also posted something, and people, a person, I don't know if she's on it, she sent a recording to a particular individual that I know who is on social media. And she said to the person that she nah support me because me talk about how me I go buy a book and all sort of something. So she nah support me and everything because me and her this. You see, the thing is, people, and I would want people to understand this. You see, on social media, remember, we don't know them people there, the people that come on their platform, then chat them bag of things and cuss and everything. We don't know the people then. And they will say stuff. And at times when they say certain things, you will be in agreement with it because it sounds good. And most time, you hear me say that about MC, because sometimes she will come on her platform. She's the only one I normally say it about. She will come on her platform and she says stuff. And when you listen to what she really and truly say, you realize that she makes sense. So you talk about it. But I would want for followers, subscribers to understand that when you have a person with a page, even though the person love a particular individual, understand that that person still have their own opinion. That person is still going to watch other platform. And when they watch the other platform, they're going to be in agreement. And if you're going to be in agreement with what they say on the platform, and you sit and come and talk, you're going to be a hypocrite because whenever they say anything bad, you same one come and you run with it, you chat about it. So it's the same thing. When you hear them talk good, you have to come, you have to talk about it. And that is what people don't understand. So only no bother cuss us bloggers, the content creators, the what she call comment for social media comment. Anyway, no bother cause. Just understand that we have our own opinion, and whenever we watch anybody, and if they say anything that we're going to be in agreement with, it's always best you come and you talk about it because remember, these same set of individuals, when they do anything bad, and we see one come, and talk about them, cuss them, and everything. So nothing is wrong when you come and you say, okay, you like what them say, you're in agreement with what they say. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing at all. It's the lady own opinion. So when I was listening to her and everything, I'm like, okay then. Okay. I hope people don't think anything bad of it or twist it and dry it the other way or anything like that, but they just understand that the lady, all she was doing was just sharing her opinion like every single other on social media that have a platform. Greeting, Sharon. Greeting, good night. Nothing is wrong with that. And that is the right thing to do because you see, sometimes you have to understand. So really and truly, them people here is just a social media thing. They don't know them in a real life. It's just a social media. So you can't hold anything. Some of them terrible, me not telling a lie. Some of them terrible. You not even want to watch them. You don't want, because they're so disgusting. You don't want nothing to do with them. You have some out there, they're like that. But you have others, you can sit at times, you watch them, you laugh and everything. Because that me do with MC. When MC chat about nothing over there, I mean, I like it. Me come right here, so I make us sorry about it. When she talk about anything over there, I me like it. Me come right here, so and talk say when she na open her feelings or attack certain individuals, she makes sense, and that's the way it should be. You're supposed to feel free to give your honest opinion, even when it not good. When it good, you give it. When it not good, you give it just the same. And nothing is wrong with that. But the thing with social media, I believe, and I hope you all understand this, platform holders, the power is not with them. So no bother thing say, AD, a she have the power. His Majesty, a him have the power. The T, a she have the power. The M, no. They are not the ones with the power. The followers, the subscribers, they are the ones who truly have the power. They are the one determine what happened on these people platform. And if you realize to show how powerful the subscribers, the followers are, if they decided that they're, and even the donors, if they decide that somebody says something on the platform and then I like it, you see the long comment, them gone, and this, and then somebody come read the comment, take it, gone with it, and everything. It just goes to show how blessed these individuals are, how powerful they are, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. They think it's the platform holders. They are the ones that are powerful. They are the ones that carry. No. And I saw it go. Without the subscribers, the followers, do you think that all the top bloggers, influencers, do you think they would be on social media? No, they wouldn't. Do you believe that some of the mix-up will go on social media, if it wasn't for the followers, it would continue? It would go on? No, it wouldn't. I was listening to somebody over the weekend, and what she said, it was someone that came across a video and sent it to her. And as she see it, it was someone that saw the video and sent her the video. It showed how that person is, and that is what I want. All right, let me lock my window, then dog here I get out of control. Better say our next stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, that not even makes sense. I forgot lucky next one. I can't lucky next one. Yeah, so they don't understand that the power is with the subscribers, the followers. So people, you sit, you listen. Just imagine if every single soul, when they're commenting, they comment something good, something positive. Just imagine what would have happened. Yesterday, oh Lord, we never talked about this. Yesterday, I was watching AD on her IG live, and people, it was such an informative session. It was information overload, people. I mean some blah information, some good up information. And when I was watching it, I'm not an IG type of girl. It was at one point 1008, then it got up to 2000 something, I think. It was 2000. Anyway, I don't remember the numbers that was on the live. And when you look at the comments, people sending in the questions and everything. Imagine if AD was on that live yesterday with that VM CEO doing that live and there wasn't any one subscriber, one follower on it. Just imagine, do you think that would be such a successful live for her? Do you think, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. And that's what I want people to understand. Is when you look at the questions that were pouring in, you have people asking, what is the rate? How they sign up? All sort of questions. When what she said yesterday that I love was when she said, people, the direct to bank transfer, you can stay overseas and send money to your bank account and nobody now will take your money. And I hope every single soul overseas who are on the live make note of that. And they're not the only one who offer that service. I know WU offer it also. So I hope that people take that little piece of advice and use it, because I'm tired to hear people overseas say, oh, me send money to, and then you want me money. Me tired to hear them something there. Oh, I am a... Yes. So I want for the subscribers, the followers to understand that you are the one with the power. And I'm not platform holder, we don't have no power without you all. So you see, when you all are talking and saying that this person platform is full of the passa mix up, it all mix up, that person platform, this and that. No. I would want for you all to understand that that person platform is there because of the followers, the subscribers. If that person did not have anybody watching them, they would not be on social media. That person would not come on their platform day after day cussing, day after day saying this, saying that about individuals. But because they know that when they come and they talk, they have the 10, the 100, the 200, the 300 persons sitting down watching them. That's the reason why they do it. You see, if the subscribers, the followers supposed to just pull away, whole heap away come off of social media. Whole heap away come off of social media. Because why would you do it in the first place if nobody now watch you? But they all do it for the views. They do it for the views. When I was watching yesterday, and when you listen, money give away, you hear money a dash way and everything. And when I was listening, I'm like, wow, this is good. This is really good. Then tell you how to open the account. Then talk, it was supposed to be about the money transfer. Then talk about all sort of something, And I'm like, I wonder if they realize, I wonder if she realized what she's doing there. And I know for sure if she did take that live to YouTube or Facebook, she would have more persons on it instead of IG. And I hope she realized that she can't just do that one time and done this, so because the people them out there still craving for the information, them still ask, them still want to know. And I hope that VN understands that if them use it the right way, they will grow in the diaspora. Them remittance service will be number one if they take it and use it the right way. But I hope they have a good marketing team, because if they don't have a good marketing team, they're not going to see the fruit of the labor yesterday. But it was a really good session. And at the end, and they were showing, all police did it, all police did it when they were talking and poor. But you don't expect police to do that if them. You don't expect that because I'm Mountain View, I know one like a nice place. So that would be expected. But today, I say, I wonder if them people are really and truly realize what just happened on social media. And that me I wonder if they realize what just happened on social media. And I was thinking, and I'm like, I wonder where the same set of individuals who always talk about the dons, so I wonder where they are now sitting. To see the dons having a live with one of the very old financial institution here in Jamaica, because you know that they fall under the VN group, and it is a good building society also here in Jamaica. And I wonder if they realize what happened. Because normally people would expect what happened yesterday to happen on a well-educated person platform, a person who is spooky, a person that people would expect. People never did expect it to happen per AD live. And I know that this wasn't the first one. It's not the first contract or anything like that, but the financial, I believe it's the first financial institution she's representing. And the reason why I'm speaking about it and speaking about it like this is I used to work at National Commercial Bank back in the days. And people, when I was working in the bank, I was a customer service rep. And when I was working there, you have to have a particular look for work in the bank. For represent the bank, you have to have a particular look, hairstyle, everything. If you look a certain way, them now go put you out there. No, it changed. No, but back in the days, when 2006, yes, 2006, when I was going to college, right? 2006, I worked there 2006 to 2007 or 2008. Anyway, sometime there, that's when I worked there. And when you're working in the bank, you have to have a particular look. You have to speak a particular way. You have to dress a particular way. Them time that I wasn't driving and people, we used to have one big handbag. You see, in my handbag, when you see me, I walk, I go taxi stand, I have one piece of slippers for my foot. You see, in my big handbag, I have one shoes. And you see, when I come off the taxi in Ola, oh Lord. Anyway, when I come off the taxi and I reach close to the police station, I used to just put on my shoes and walk it over because that's how it used to be. You have to wear them high shoes there. Sometimes when you're walking at them, your foot and when you're there customer service, you have to walk all 50 times, go around the back for either managers check. Sometimes you bring them out in the morning and you bring out like one set. And the day is so busy, you have to get up and run, go around again for more and everything. People come with documents, you have to go copy and all of them something there. So it used to be crazy. And when I look at it yesterday, it is the same thing. Because you see, back in the days, you think she could have said she represent VN remittance, even though it's not the bank. She couldn't. She couldn't. They would say that she don't have the look, she don't speak properly and all of that. But to show off things and time has changed. It's incredible. It's really, really incredible. And when I sat and I looked at it yesterday, I was proud. Me feel good for know say one woman when I have one college education could have sit down and next one CEO and do a live like that. When you hear the lady talk, you have sometimes you have to peep and I wonder, a idiot talk, you have to peep. I mean, I say, no man, a idiot talk and everything. Yep, it's so true. So true, Lady V. It changed now, thanks be to God. Yes, man. Very well yesterday. Very well. Because I said, but idiot talk. I mean, I look, I say, okay then. While it was going on, I was cleaning my bathroom. And every minute I run, I come out. I peep, run back in, peep, run back in. And I was like, yes, woman, go on. I'm wonder where the bright sparks them they were always attack about the dons. I wonder if they realize that. I wonder which one of them bright spark there sit next to a CEO and promote the CEO business. Which one of them bright spark they can put on their resume, say them work for how much companies and all of that. And I hope that they realize that the reason why these things are not happening to them is because of what they do on their platform. You have people with platform because one particular person I know of, and when I ask the person, oh, you don't do, the person said they basically turn them down. And I'm like, okay then. Because they said they're just not into that type of thing. They just want to do their thing. They don't want nobody to tell them what they do and so forth. And I said, okay. But you have people out there, they come on social media every single day. They curse this woman. Oh, she don't. She this, she that, and everything. I wish part the CEO go yesterday go sit down and do him thing. Wish part the CEO the yesterday sit down and a promoting business. Right at 99 Panigoli side. I just saw the CEO did the promoting his business right in the ghetto. Now imagine which other person can make a big top CEO come in a ghetto to them. Just think about that. Just think about that. And I hope, that she realized she always talk about it still. She always talk about her plankers. I hope she realized, you see the plankers, trust me, she have to big them up. She have to be thankful for them because, as I said before, if it wasn't for the supporters, she wouldn't be where she's at today. If it wasn't for the donors, she wouldn't be where she's at. Yes, she have the platform, she have the charismatic personality and everything, but without the supporters and the donors behind her, she wouldn't be having the success that she's having today. And I hope that every single day she realize that and she appreciate her plankers and her donors. She always talk about it, so I know that she must sit down and think about it and realize. But I hope that people understand that what you see people do on social media are because of the supporters. So when I want to did I want to type up negative comment in people thing and everything, just understand that that one single negative comment can make something happen. Somebody can come and see that and take it and go on their platform and say, yes, Mrs. Such and such over there comment and I said this and that. I remember one lady told me that she commented on someone's page some time ago and a person saw her comment, and because she was commenting on that person platform, cuss her out because of it. And I never nothing bother. So you realize that people will look, they take it, they run with it. Look, take, run. Them now go take the time out to find the real reason behind it or anything. Them just going to take it and run with it. So supporters, understand that what you do on each and every single person platform, it determines whether or not social media are going to be this big bag of mix up place or if it's going to be a peaceful place. What if the things then where you say are because of supporters? That's the reason why it continues. That's the reason why it's going on. When I look and I see where AD was saying that people supposed to go over there and follow the page, and when I look and I see, I think it was 1,000 something at the time, I'm like, what? And I know that if I go now and I look at it now, maybe it will reach 2,000 or 3,000 or even more. So really and truly, I am happy. I am happy when you say the supporters can make a person into somebody better than who they were before. But understand that even though her supporters made her into this wonderful lady that we all love, that we all go to admire and appreciate, understand that you have other individuals out there whose supporter made them be this monster that others look at, make them be this person that people don't even like to hear the name. Why? Because of the supporters and the power that they're pushing behind the persons. So these persons now, because they're on their platform, they have the 10, the 20, the 100, they believe that, okay, all is dandy right here, everything good. Me have my people then behind me, not knowing that these same set of individuals that is pushing the negativity, trying to let them think that what they're doing is good, is actually digging a hole and bringing them down into it deeper and deeper. Because really and truly, when you look at some of these individuals and what they do on their platform, you'd not even want to turn up in a one same line with them. You'd not even want to be on the same bus with them because of the way they carry on social media. So the same way AD supporters make her into this wonderful, successful lady, are the same way the other supporters them and make the people them into some terrible set of individuals. And it is quite evident because when you look at it at times, they will be trying to do them look at thing. And because the way people view them, nothing now go on for them. Nothing now go on for them. Them way I try do them business, then now go on. Why? Because of the way people view them. Them I try put on them event, nothing now go on. You see some of them, especially here in Jamaica, they do certain things and you have to say, Jesus, please. I remember the other day I went somewhere and I was doing some business and I saw someone.
And I was standing there and I was looking at her, and I was looking at the person and I'm like, oh mercy Lord, if she ever know who is standing behind her. That was what I was saying. And I was just looking at the lady and I'm like, she's not tall, she's not big in body. So why she carry on like she's this big bad wolf? And I was just there and I was like, she's about 5'6" or 5'5" or somewhere there. And I was just looking at her and I'm like, okay then, maybe she about 160 or 165. I was just looking at the person. I think about the person weight, the person height, the way the person look up front and everything. Me I look at me and say, okay then, she not look so rough like oh she's on social media. And I was just there and I was just looking at the person and I'm like, oh mercy. I say, you know what? Let me hurry up and go about my business. Because at one point I was like, I was so tempted to just, and I say, you know what? Certain people, and you see, you're not even supposed to say I, you're not supposed to say no, you're just supposed to sit and just continue on your merry way because of the way they carry on and everything. Yes, yes, Lady V. Her supporters love her and sure, strong support. Yep, a whole heap of work and change for herself because I remember the first time I watch her and everything, the way she did carry on when she accosted the people them. But different type of woman now. Yeah, and I was just looking at the lady, and I said, geez, I mean, look on her, look on her. And I said, so she love wear shorts? And I'm like, I was just thinking to myself, and I say, you know what, let me hurry up and go back, get out, because I have a business to sort out and everything, and I need to get back to the people they work and thing. But clearly, people, you will see these people on social media. They carry on a particular way because of the supporters that they have behind them, the supporters that give them the power. And then when you listen to them and everything, you realize that they're doing it because of the people them when they have behind them. And then when you see the person, you wonder really and truly why this person carry on like that, why this person act like that, because it just not add up. But people, it's because of the supporters. The supporters, the supporters, the supporters. So understand, supporters, you are the ones with the power. You're the one with the power. And when I look at what is going on with Flawless now, the person will say nothing. The person will say nothing. Who? Supporters. When you look at what happened some time ago with His Majesty, the person never noticed nothing. The person never did that think nothing about the shirt. Supporters. When you look at certain of this big stuff where you hear on social media, you hear say, this person send the video to this person because the person don't know about it and supporters. So supporters are the powerful ones on social media. And the sad thing is a lot of the supporters, they are not using the power that they have for good. They're not using it to enlighten people about certain information and so forth. Because yesterday, when I was watching AD live and the information that was going on in the comment section, you see people asking, what is the rate? How do I join? Do I need to open a bank account? Do I have to have a bank account? Where are they located? Can I send money from here? Can I send? When you look at the information that was being passed, and a pure, informative, positive, nothing negative. Or if there was something negative, maybe it missed when I was in my bathroom cleaning it or something. But clearly, people, when you have something like that going on, and a lot of times, you see the persons they come on their platform, they're talking about some good topics, positive thing. And this one Delilah out of nowhere come and type something that throw everything off. you hear the person start cuss, and the person say, hold on there, and then the person will say, like, Patsy, or so. That's how it is. But I hope AD realized yesterday she cannot, and I hope VN person realize this also. They cannot do one live like that and just leave it. And when she doing the live, you cannot just have it on IG. You have to focus on where you have the biggest platform. Well, not the platform, but when you're doing a live where you have the biggest supporters, you have to focus on that platform and try to bring it over there so you can reach more people. But I hope that they realize one can do, because the amount of information that was being provided, the little time where them did it, it wasn't sufficient. It wasn't, not even the money where them did want give away or anything. Better than they bring all it more money too. Because even that. So people overseas who get the information yesterday, who use it, who stop sending the money come to Jamaica to no sister, no brother, no father to make us. Right now, me know one house in my scheme, a bill. And people, the story behind it is the man was overseas and him send the money come to Jamaica to him sister and his sister's son to build the house. And people who don't want to see the house or the house build the house, I don't even know, you know them all time triangle shape house. I saw it stay. When the man finally decides to come to Jamaica, the people then move out of the house in a car. Me never know say one car could have hold so much furniture. When me hear say dresser in the car, bed the pan top of the bed, chest a drawer the pan top of the car and tie. When the man come and the man see him house, me hear say the man in the middle of the road a ball. Because the man say him send how much millions come to Jamaica for the people that make house and at that they make. When you look on the house not even have one proper door, no veranda, the windows them, it just look terrible. It look terrible, terrible, terrible. And when you hear the story behind it, how am I going out the door? Then dog get out of there, dog they never. When me there country, the dog then go on so then used to say an evil spirit a pass. Ooh. Hmm. I guess evil spirit a pass out a door now. When you hear me dog them, I guess Duppy a pass out there, so them a go on so Duppy a can look for Duppy. Anyway, the man ball because them say the man say him sending millions of money, whole heap of money come to Jamaica to him sister and him son, and them take picture and send come give him a house where him a bill at Jamaica. And the man end up in the road and ball when the man see him house, serious hollering. And I was like, seriously? Because me get to find out, me drive past the house one day. I said, but wait, the people that will live over there, so they don't live there again. And I so come the person start telling me the story behind it. I said the people they move out in a 1 day, 2 trip, the people they move out. When the man come Jamaica, me say the man I call them phone, him not get them because this was someone that run off, gone overseas. The overseas I work for years until he get him paper to come back to Jamaica. When he finally get him paper, he come to Jamaica now, expects him to have a big, nice mansion. The man come and see him studio. Because it is a studio. Kitchen, bathroom, and 1 big room. And that the people then build for him man. And the people then move out of the man house and gone in a for them one. So nothing more than when him over there send the money, them a bill for them and everything. And you see when me look on situation like that, trust me, people, you see, some family members, them call because there is no way you can know say the person that oversees the person that build the house. You them say, all right, while you build the house, you can live in there. Living at the part where finish, at that them say the man say, the man tell him for living at the part of the house where finish. And the man no know say them finish the part there and they no work for nothing more. And you can get a roof over your head. But instead of you make the man house, you go do that. That man could have come Jamaica, and go hunt them down, and do all sort of stuff, Then you would hear this news story.
So I hope that those individuals overseas listening, them take up that advice, send it to bank, send it to your bank account, transfer the money into your bank account, and that you have do. And the next thing also, people, please, if you live in Jamaica, you no lock up on the house and left it. Don't do that. You see, the sad thing is that when you hear stories, you have to wonder. There is another story, and they say the person lock up the house, gone overseas and everything. Have every single thing where you can think of that's supposed to be in a house, supposed to be in there. You know what happened? The man just get the person. I don't know if a man or a woman, but the person just get a call me here and house empty. House empty. Me hears a little bit after one lady did come at the house and I stay at the house and everything. The lady move out and the house lock up again. You don't know what happened? The owner move in. And I know the owner because the owner the overseas and the owner move in because most them are the owner. And most them are the owner. And when you look at it, you have to wonder because in certain communities, people buy their property in these communities. Willowdene is one. And when they buy the property, they never expect that the communities would have deteriorated. They never expect that the nice community when they buy them house in would have turned one big ghetto. So what them do know is that them either rent it out, lock up them property and gone overseas. And when them lock it up, what you think happen? The man from over the fence, over there, so them here say the house over the lock up. So then come, move out, come, move in. And them things there happen. Right now, there is a particular person living in a house. I don't know if them house, them are living in it for years, years, on top of years. Because what happened, the owner for the property died. And when the owner for the property died, they rent it out to somebody. It's in Willowdene. They rent it out to somebody. Those person, they move out and everything. And the other set move in with permission from the son. And them living there now. They living there. The son no business with the house. The son they overseas. The son they have no cares in a Jamaica. And they're living in there for years, pan top of years. Them are living in that house. Yes, please, Sharon. Yes, continue to do your best. You're one of the good ones. Whole heap of them out there, they don't do that. So continue to do it. Yeah, the son doing business with the house. So this set of individuals now, they're living in the house quite comfortable. I feel them one. So just imagine, if they did move in at the people them property, they never did not take care of it or anything, or then do them. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. So uno don't do that. When if you not rent on a property, nobody go collect on a rent. Don't do that. Push it through the bank. Like JN, VN, and I think Scotiabank also. They have this thing where you can set it up where the bank collect the rent for you and everything. And even some real estate dealers, they have that also, but them shady bad. But you can set it up like that where instead of you have your brother, your sister collect the money for you, you beg the bank collect the money go right in your account. Them take with them for take out of it for them little $2 so and the rest stay in there. At least at the end of the day, you know your money safe. Your members say your money safe. But other than that, people have to be careful. We need to just sit down yesterday and watch the live and kill on the teeth and feel proud of Auntie Dana when you hear she talk and she chat good. But I sit down and skin in the teeth and I run and I look on the TV every minute and I say, Dana that talk and I peep. No, not do that. Use the information. She never just come and talk about it because them appear it or anything. I believe so maybe she sit down when they reach out to her, she say, oh, but yeah, man, this can benefit plan. I don't know, I'm just thinking. Maybe she said this can benefit the plankers or something like that. Or maybe she just think about the money where going in her pocket. At the end of the day, I don't know what was going through her mind. But when you listen to the information, use it. Nobody just take it and just waste it out. And you hear them wonderful information where you can send money to your bank account and then come tomorrow. You decide say you're gonna send money and you're gonna send money to your sister Jane or to your brother Paul. Go bank for you. And next thing, Paul, no bank all of the money or anything. Me hear people, for those who always on my platform was here, me did talk about my story with my ex-husband. Me hear my ex-husband the other day, he was telling me that his brother here in Jamaica, he sent some money to him and tell him to bank it. And people, the man say all along him did a try to go on NCB online and he couldn't get to go on because something was wrong. So eventually he call and he get you and he set up it. Man say when he go in a account, $50,000 missing. When he asks, the brother say yes, him take it, but him a go pay him back. And he says the same time when the money go missing, the brother asks him to send him $50,000 came go borrow it. So in all, the brother get 100. And if in there, listen. And if in there, say if in there, I'm going to text me and tell me, say, me chat too much. If in the pan here, me feel say in the pan here. Mr. R, you there? You now go type in the comment section either. And just go, anyway. So in all, in brother get $100,000 from him, and people, see dog me a dead with laugh, cause me I say, you brute, you brute, and that me I say, So what I do know is that, what him say him do is that him set it up in a way, because I told him about the Western Union one where you can send it directly to your bank and everything. So what him do know him say is that him transfer the money and everything. So sometime he send the money to Western Union and Western Union send it into the account and only film name in the account. So them send it in the account. Or him say if him not do that, him do a wire transfer and he go in. I say, that you should have do long time. Because he's saving, because him claim say when he come back to Jamaica, he want buy one apartment complex. So he must save him apartment. I say, people, the man go cuss me, because me there chatting business, and me know saying the year, because him normally listen. Or so, cause even the other day, him did not tell me about when me did that talk, say. So tonight, him go tell me, say, me chat too much. But anyway, I saw it go. Yeah, so when him tell me, say, brother, use up his money, me I dead, and me I say, you brute, you brute, and everything, And me I say, yeah, man. Because I was saying to myself, if him think, say that a little bit of money, for him brother must use. Because me know the brother, the brother want hot boy, face boy, name brand boy. You know them hatters there in Jamaica when them pants tight. You have to wonder how they reaching at them pants. Yeah, man. I saw the youth a drive one Honda Civic. You see when you stay from you saw the car with their Spanish town and you live on Olaba Road and you hear the car drive come, the way the muffler loud and everything, and the way the muffler backfire. Because I don't know why they do it. They put on these mufflers that make a lot of noise and bush, pie when them a drive. So when him a talking to me, I say, just imagine the amount of money him brother must take from him and everything. For buying car, fix up in car, take care of a woman then, because that young man, when you hear him talk, I love that boy because at one point, he used to live with us when he was going to high school. And people, that boy, when you hear him talk, I know one he have, I know two he have, I know three have, I know four he have, I know five he have, I know six he have. At one point, me have to say, dude, you're not afraid of AIDS. Me say, you're not afraid woman do you something. And you see, the funny thing is, this is a young man who is just 27. And him not talk to 27-year-old or 24-year-old. He used to talk to the young girls then, but he said the young girls then they head not depend them body, then just want money and him want money so he can't spend money and everything. He might talk to some 30 odd, 40 odd, or all 50 odd year old. And I'm like, Jesus, please. I remember he was telling me about one of his lady, and I am using this word lady because the woman whole enough to be my mother, and this youth at the time was maybe about 26, 25. And when you hear the guy talk, something them with the lady do. The lady send him some money. I mean, like, seriously? This woman really thinks that this a young boy, is she alone? And I'm like, oh my God. But I love him, you know. I love him and my brother until this day. I love that dude. But trust me, hot boy, hot car, name brand boy, and everything. So I laugh when the man tell me how much money, money got me in $50,000 got missing, and yet still he did still send 50. So the youth get 100 grand and everything. And be sure no say in get whole heap more. So people, please, uno make people like me laugh after uno. Uno take the advice that was provided to you yesterday. Send the money in our bank account. Beg people stop using any little business uno do. Uno send the money into the bank account. And that uno fi do. And when you look at it, down to the simple man nowadays in Jamaica that is selling fruits, because I have a fruit man, and anytime you see me stop and me collect my fruits them, nobody take me, I give him cash. The money I go in my account. Money, when you say mommy want some good loving too, I hear you, Sharon. Yes, sugar mama. Yeah, me nah give him no cash. Money are going right in him account. Sometimes when a little bit me buy, like if me just go buy like $1,000, $800 worth of something, me give him that. But if at the usual wish me buy $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of fruits, me normally just send the money in him account, because sometimes when me go there, one, me don't know where me want to buy. We just go and me see this, me see that, me just take up and me just buy. And then you send the money, because him will tell you to say him no want have too much money there so with him. So him rather for you to send the money to his bank account, because we're in still I want to the pen place. And if you hear me say pen in Jamaica, you know, say I want to get to area. So right there, so once I want to get to area, you can't put nothing past the guys them. So you have to make sure say you protect yourself. So that's what he's doing. So he will say, okay, just your thing, sending the money. So I will normally transfer the money and take a picture and send him. So if he's in Jamaica conducting business and he's doing that, what to say you overseas? Why you keep on sending your cash to people? Why you don't do it the same way? Send it to the bank account. So people, as I always say before, whenever you watch these live, don't watch them for entertainment purpose. Watch them and learn from them. At the end of each and every one of the live, you should be able to take away something to say, okay, I learned this today. Whether it be, I learned not to say this, I learned not to cuss this as somebody, or I learned something about VN. But make sure that at the end, you can say that you learned something. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Guys, please hit the like button for me, please. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope you all will have a wonderful night. I know that for sure that I will have a hot one. I'm going to open up back the window, because it not even did make sense. Me knock it, because I still hear my dog them. So I will have a hot night. I hope you all will have a very good one. Sharon, good night. Good night. Thanks, Lady V, for joining. Good night, Sandra. Good night, Amma. Good night, everyone. And thank you so much for joining. Have a blessed night. Max, we out to do a go on so far.